Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is very different, I know. So I've just gone to someone's house. They posted on a group on Facebook that I'm part of. There's free stuff. There's a lot of gaming stuff. I mean a lot. I'm on my way back with what I was able to salvage. A lot of the stuff had already gone. There's mostly all the there's a lot of games. If I remember, I will put the picture up. But there was a lot of games. And that all went. But there was some stuff left. And if the one works, big bonus. I currently will have it in here. So I'm just on my way home to get away from my nightly stream, away from my other channel. And tomorrow, I'll be at my desk going through all this. So, see you in the future. So, it's the next day. I have returned home. I'm also having to re-record this because the audio input got deleted for the last one. So the entire video after that last little section was mute. Thank you, technology. So yes, I saw this post on Facebook. And these were a few of the images. So you can see in those images exactly why I left. Exactly why I ran out the door. Over halfway there, I finally get an address. I knew the rough area, didn't have an address. They then messaged going, I think all the games and DVDs have gone. Now looking at those pictures, you can see there's a lot of games. Different condition, there's a lot. Which was upset, but I thought, I'll keep going. I'll see if there is anything left when I get there. And there was. So we're going to start off with this Lenovo keyboard. Now, it was dirty. I've cleaned it up. Especially because I thought that video was done. There's a nice. It's the type of keyboard I prefer. I prefer this kind. And since I've already done this video, I know what's coming. Why that bit is done, I don't know. So if I reach over here, and attempt to plug it in, because, you know, it's USB, so you put it in one way, it's wrong. You put it in the other way, it's wrong. You put it in the first way, it's right. So the keyboard has a light, you might see there. So there is power getting to it. And I have a text box on here. Which I need to click on there to be able to type. You can see above my head there. It's working fine. So this, I think, will become my keyboard. I do prefer this kind than what I already have. So save me a little money. Was it worth going just for that? No, of course not. But there is more. There is a lot more. Instead of doing various parts, I can do a lot of this in one go. So, there's a little bit of Xbox stuff hidden away. There was a box full of cables. Full. And I dug through, and I found a few little bits. So first of all, it is the Xbox Live Vision. It definitely needs a clean. Definitely needs a clean. I can see on the it's a bit blurry, but you can I've never had one of these, so it's nice to add. I can't remember what they were actually used for. I know it says Xbox Live Vision, but I don't actually know what. There's also the network adapter for the 360, which I do have one on mine. I haven't actually tested this. I don't know if it works. I assume it will. And if it does, I have a spare. And these sort of things are getting quite hard to get hold of. And to be fair, I can't remember the last time I saw one of these anywhere. So those were buried in the box of cables. But those aren't the important parts from that box. The mega long cable, we have the Kinect for Xbox One. You can't really see too well there. Anyway, that's a bit better. Lighting isn't the best in this room. So I've had Xbox One for quite a while. It's currently in a different room. But I never had the Kinect for it. I do now. I can't test it. It's in a different room being used. But it all looks good. All the connectors look good. The fan seems to spin. So that was a nice. That's nice to get. It's nice to have again, and for free, you can't complain. This is where we'll see a cut in the video in a moment, because in that box of cables was this. It's an Xbox 360 power cable. Why did you get a power cable? I'll tell you why. My power cable got chewed when this whole setup was downstairs. The rabbit managed to get through and chew part of it. Wasn't even the plug part, it was this end. So it's not even a case of replacing that. And I've looked at the end and it looks like it would fit. So this is where I need to do a cut in the video and show what this does. Right, so excuse the mess of cables here, but it is now plugged in. I've plugged a HDMI in, so you should see it come up there. I put that there so you can see the button. I know it works. Because I did test it earlier. It would help if I put the correct cable in. Okay, I'm not sure why it's not showing up there. If I do turn the camera this way, you can see it is working. But yeah, I'm not sure why it's not coming up in that bit. It did before. You know what, I'll do that and it'll work. Or not. I think it's the capture's playing up. Definitely. Ah, there we go. I don't know what I did there. So the keyboard, I can hear a little weird noise maybe. It's not an official brick. But it'll do. It's working. The Xbox 360 is now working again. So that saved me a lot of money. I say a lot of money. It saved me some money. But that's still not the best thing I got. Because the best thing I got, you saw in the pictures at the very beginning. Now this last one, I did try to give a clean after the last recording I did and it didn't work. But it's not come up the best. It's not come up at all really. But it is a PS3 Slim. And actually since that video, so we've got a little chip here. I noticed when I was filming the last one, there's a little bit of damage on the corner there. What I didn't realise was the thing has been taken apart before because these side bits aren't quite in right. The bits on the outside should be on the inside and vice versa. So I'll have to try and sort that out. But there's one thing I can do, and that's just set up properly, because last time I put it through the capture and it doesn't work through that unless you change various settings. Just what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the plug that came with it, one of Stacey's PS4 controllers, because it didn't come with a controller, and have a browse. Okay, so weird view time here. I'm going to use this monitor because cabling and stuff. But the PlayStation is plugged in. There is a red light. So I press the power button. A little beep. That's gone blue. Well, it's not 2012. I'm going to be resetting this completely, so I'm going to ignore that for now. But I sort of know this from before. It does work. We have a number of users. I'm not sure why. Let's go with Yup. We'll go with Yup. So in games it's SingStar, YouTube for some reason, I don't know why it's game, this is for PS Vita, and Call of Duty Elite. Obviously no internet because I haven't connected it. Don't even know if you can. But we'll stick with game, because although I don't have any PS3 games to test, there was some in one of those pictures, but they all went. I do have some PlayStation 1 games. I'm going to go with a more family-friendly Theme Hospital. I have no idea if that is supposed to sound like that. You can see it is working. There are lights. Now the colour you're seeing is not the true colour. The colours on the monitor are perfect. It's because camera. But I remember right, it takes a while to load the game because it's a PlayStation 1 game. It all works. So I travelled up there on foot with a shopping trolley, and I bagged myself a free PlayStation 3 Slim. I think it's the 120 gig version. I think. I just need to find a way to clean it up a bit, because I've gone over it and it's not. It's still looking identical pretty much. Apart from the PS3 part, I did go in there with some screen wipes. But as you can see, it's working. I know you can't hear the sound. There's no sound coming from the monitor. Don't worry. But yeah, Theme Hospital is working. The console is working, and it's quite quiet. Now there's the pause button. I pressed that before, and that time it wouldn't work. So yeah, I took a trip. My Xbox 360 now works again with the power cable. I said it's not the best power cable, but it works. And we got a free PS3, which, as I said, you can see is definitely need to find a way to scrub that up. So I will leave you looking at the Theme Hospital monitor there. And I thank you for tuning in. You never know, hopefully there could be some more of these in the future. We will have to see. But yeah, that trip was totally worth it. I got some nice stuff. And it looks like I'll be bringing some more games to the channel. So thank you for watching. Now that audio is working this time. And remember, I stream on Twitch every night. Not stuff from this channel, other stuff. And I do have another channel. They'll both be linked below. And yeah, until next time, take care. And goodbye everyone.